Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm a third year economics and politics student at Edinburgh University. I chose to study in Edinburgh just because I absolutely love the city. My parents had brought me a few times when I was younger, and every time I was here, just the architecture and everything about it I just absolutely loved. So I knew from quite a young age that I wanted to spend a few years here, and university felt like the perfect opportunity to do that. Some of my favourite things to do outside of my uni course are just exploring Edinburgh, going out into the Pentlands and hiking, going to Portobello, around Alpha Seat, just anything outdoorsy. I think Edinburgh's like the best city just for exploring. And then of course another of my favourite things to do is painting and drawing. So I recently started an art account on Instagram just selling prints of my acrylic paintings, and 50% of my profits going to Scottish Women's Aid. I started that at the end of January, and that has been one of my favourite things to do when I'm not doing uni work at the moment. As I said, my work is acrylic paintings. I take on quite an abstract, blocky, bright art form, I'd say. I don't know what the actual word to describe that is, but yeah, so some of them are more simplistic. Like this is one I did of the Pentlands. This is one I did for International Women's Day, and then some are a bit more detailed. Like this one's one like based on a view from a Marchment window, one of like a Portobello sunset, and then just like a nice scene from my home in Leeds. So yeah, they kind of take on different forms, but I'd say the main theme is just being like bright, colourful, and then what I essentially do is like I'll paint a picture like this and then get it turned into a print, and this is what I sell. And then I've also been working on a few commissions recently. This is the most recent one I've just done for Mother's Day. Someone asked for it of the Temple Bar in Dublin, so I print it out like this, scan it in, and then edit like some background colours. So my most recent project has been working with University of Edinburgh FemSoc. So they asked me to submit my favourite piece I've done, which is this one. I made it in the first lockdown. It's called Together Under One Sun, and it's my bestseller as well. And their project is essentially they've asked artists to submit a piece of work, and then they've turned them into postcards like these. There's loads of different amazing designs, so go and check it out. And then their project is selling them with all their profits going to 2 different amazing charities. So I've never exhibited any of my work before because, as I said, I just started all this at the end of January. But my ideal dream place to exhibit my work would be the Fruit Market Gallery in Edinburgh. It's just by like the entrance of Waverley, and it's just a really nice art gallery. It's actually being expanded at the moment. It used to be quite small. And I think that'd just be a really cool space just to exhibit some of my work. In terms of future goals, I think it would have to be just keeping the page growing, keeping sales growing at a good rate, just to keep raising as much money as possible. And then in terms of projects, I think I'm gonna stop doing commissions for a while and just focus on making pieces that I really like that I can sell a few times over. I might start selling postcards of my work as well as the prints. So yeah, and please go and check out my Instagram. It's at Rachel Astrid Art, and all the prints are for sale, and I've also got an Etsy shop if you wouldn't mind going and giving that a like.